which means welcome back to new makeup release Sunday. Guys, this is where we sit back, relax, and we talk about all the new makeup releases and sneak peeks, and I'm gonna let you guys know whether or not I'd be interested in picking it up or if I'm going to pass. Plus, I love hearing your guys' opinion on the new makeup releases as well. So you guys want to see what has been announced and sneak peeked this week? Well, then definitely keep on watching. Alrighty, my beautiful friends, I hope you guys are having a beautiful Cinco de Mayo. I am working today. My husband's working, so I'm celebrating by drinking an Alani, and I'm gonna have Chipotle. That's how I'm gonna celebrate today. I also filmed this look right here using a lot of old products. I cannot wait for you guys to see the video because there were some things in that video that I questioned, but it is a shop my stash, and we have not done one of those in a hot minute, so that'll be coming up next because we have a declutter series following. So before we dive into today's video, we have a brand controversy that I want to talk about, and we have some brand closures that have just been announced. So up first, we do have the Euphoria Black Face Paint Foundation. If you guys have not seen, there was a content creator, her name is Gloria. She is absolutely gorgeous. She did a review on the Euphoria shade 600, which it claims to be the deepest, darkest shade, and she showed that it's essentially black face paint. Like, I'm not kidding, it is black face paint. I have never seen something like this. I've been in the makeup world since like 2018. I have never seen a brand roll out with essentially black face paint. And she called them out, and rightfully so. It is 2024, and the fact that this brand is doing this was just beyond me. There has been chemists that have come forward to show that the only shade in that shade is black onyx. Now, if you guys haven't seen, Jen Love's review did an amazing deep dive on this foundation, which I will link down below, so please go check it out. But I'm not kidding when I say that they created a black face paint foundation. I also know that every single skin color has an undertone. It doesn't matter how light you are or how deep dark you are, there is an undertone to every single skin color out there, and this brand literally only created a foundation with one shade, and that was black onyx. Like, I don't know who they thought this was for, but it's definitely not for any human that's out there. Like, it's just not. And I guarantee they will release a foundation that was just pure white. Who's that going to work for? Now, I saw way too many comments on Gloria's video saying like, we could just mix it into other foundations. People have, and it just shows out gray. Black is a color that absorbs all light. Black is a color that no other color can really mix with. It is void of all colors. That is what black is. True black is void of all colors. There's so many different studies on it that shows that black just absorbs light, absorbs color. So you can mix it with a lighter foundation. You're still going to have that black onyx overtaking everything else. It just makes it gray. It just makes it muddy. And for it to still be happening in 2024, there's just no excuse for it whatsoever. I was just thoroughly pissed when I saw this, and I just wanted to address it. Like I said, I'm not really one to speak. I'm not a chemist. I'm not a beauty expert, but I am part of the beauty community, and I don't think that brands should still be coming out with a complexion shade range that's only exclusive for lighter skinned people, because that's just not fair. I want to see equality amongst all shades. If you're going to have 6 light shades, have 6 medium shades, have 6 medium to deep shades, and have 6 deep to dark shades. Like, you have to be as inclusive as possible if you're going to come out with a complexion range. And just seeing that really just floored me. I could not believe my eyes. I know that as of right now, Euphoria has not addressed what's going on. I don't really know if they're still selling that foundation, but if you guys have not checked it out, please go watch Jen Love's review. She did an amazing deep dive, and go check out Gloria because she did a fantastic review of that foundation. She was still very professional. She spoke her mind, and she also showed so many other brands that are inclusive to deep skin, and I really, really enjoy her content, so go check her out. So that is the first makeup news. The second makeup news is that Bazia, I don't know if you guys know the name, Bazia, I think that's how you say it. They officially announced that they're closing their doors at the end of the month, and I surprisingly wasn't shocked. And the reason why I say that is because I haven't heard anyone talk about this brand in a hot minute. Like, it has been a long time since I've seen Bazia be talked about, have their products used. I couldn't even recall the last time I seen the brand. And I remember that brand going viral a long time ago over their like black charcoal peel off face mask. Like, everybody did it, myself included. And they also had like this rubber facial cleanser. It came in like this black charcoal ball that came in like a little balloon sack that you would pop, and it would just quickly, like the balloon around it would like shrink away, and then you rub the jelly cleanser on your face until it was no more. I remember Robbie Christie did a review on it. I bought it specifically because of Robbie Christie, and I liked the charcoal product. I went and bought another one. It was very unique for what it was. I haven't seen any brand come out with anything since, but unfortunately they are closing their door because they can't keep up with the ever-changing skincare industry, and they officially announced that they are closing the doors. Everything is 50% off right now if you guys want to go check them out. Kind of sad because I really did like that charcoal ball. I wonder if they still make it. I kind of want to get it. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to some new makeup releases. So up first, it looks like Hourglass has officially dropped their 2 new ambient lighting palettes. These feature butter smooth opalescent powders capturing and diffusing surrounding light to blur imperfections and enhance your complexion in a alluring veil of radiance. I talked about this last week, and I got quite a few people saying they liked Hourglass, a lot of people saying they didn't. I still don't get the hype around these palettes or these brands. I don't really get it. This is something I'm really going to pass on. I've tried a few of their individual stuff when I got in BoxyCharm way back in the day, and I wasn't impressed then. So for me, I know this is something I'm going to pass on now because I would not be impressed by it now. And it's just kind of sad because, like, I know Hourglass is one of those really popular brands. I just don't get why. Because, like, everything I have tried in the past never worked for me. Is it just the name? Is it the luxurious feel? What is it about Hourglass? I just want to know. Next, Sigma Beauty officially launched their brand new Cool Neutrals eyeshadow palette. Now, I did receive this in PR. You guys can use my code Allie, save you guys 15% off at Sigma. It retails for $52, and I will definitely be doing a review of this palette. Not a dedicated video, but like featuring like new makeup releases, but featuring in like a new makeup tryout video. It's a really gorgeous palette. I got to see it in person. I got to meet the owner. They presented it to us at the Creator and Friends event, which I thought was super, super cool. It is a cool tone neutral palette. So there are gonna be some cool tone shades in there, but there's also gonna be aspects of just neutrals in there as well. So it's not fully cool tone. There's kind of a mix of both. It's very gorgeous. It's one of those palettes you guys can definitely wear every single day. You can wear it on date nights. You can smoke it out. You could do a lot with it. I have played with it several times off camera, and I really do enjoy it. So if you guys want to check it out, it is available right now. And I know a lot of you guys that I have seen on my friends' YouTube pages are kind of like overwhelmed with the amount of times that people push Sigma at you. And I'm just going to speak from my own experience. I've never been invited to a brand trip, and I don't know if I ever will be invited to a brand trip. So for me to go to something like this, I was incredibly grateful for. We were not required to speak on anything, not required to post anything. But when Sigma took such good care of us, it just makes you super, super appreciative that you want to be like, oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because they really took such good care of us, and they gave us what I thought a brand trip would be like. So that's why you probably see a lot of us talk about Sigma, post about Sigma, talk about their sales. It's not because we're trying to like just be not trying to just sell you everything. It's just because we're genuinely grateful that the brand was so sweet and kind, and meeting them was just incredible. Up next, we have a new update on the Luminous Silk Cheek Tints from Armani Beauty. We finally have a price point on them, and when they're launching, they're officially live as of today. They retail for $39 a piece. There seems to be 6 shades. I'm gonna pass. Just because I know realistically, I do like liquid blushes now. I do. But I already have so much in my collection that I don't already use enough of as it is. So for me, I'm going to pass on this. Plus, it's a little expensive, and I'm trying to be a little more frugal with what I spend my money on. So this is a pass. Up next, Kaja Beauty is releasing their brand new semi-matte blurring lip balms. These moisturize and nourish lips while providing a natural tint for color. Formulated with skin-loving ingredients, helps to blur the look of fine lines in your lips, leaving you with a smooth, soft, cloud-like finish. Retails for $18. I love when brands say cloud-like. Like, do you know what a cloud feels like? I'm pretty sure you don't. Pretty sure a cloud consists of water particles you could just push your hand right through. You're not gonna really feel anything, maybe like dewy moistness, you know what I mean? So like, what does a cloud feel like? I'm just so curious. Are they thinking like like cotton candy? I'm just curious. These are super cute. These are super cute. I've tried a few things from Kaja. They've sent me things randomly here and there. I will say their dewy cheek and lip, I don't want to say stains, but like blush sticks were really nice. I really do enjoy them. I didn't use it for the lips. I never really use anything for the cheek, also for the lips. It's just not really my vibe. But these are cool. I don't really know how often I would use a lip balm. I'm so much of a gloss girly. Like, I always have to have a gloss. It's just my favorite type of lip product. So I feel like I would put a balm on, for like on the go when I have like no makeup on, just give my lips some sort of color, but not really use it for anything else. So I'm probably gonna pass on this, but it is super cute. Up next, it's another day, another Colourpop. So Colourpop is launching their brand new Precious Metal collection in honor of their 10th birthday. So it's going to be a $35 30 pan eyeshadow palette. It's going to be a two-tone jewel inspired palette of like mixed metals, along with I think five or six jelly mud shadows that retail for $9 a piece. But in order to celebrate their birthday, they're going to be giving everybody a free gift with purchase. So if you buy anything from Colourpop as of right now, you're going to get a bright chrome silver with pink, silver and violet pinpoints limited edition embossed Super Shock shadow as a free gift. So it's this beautiful Super Shock shadow, which I love their Super Shock shadow formulas. They don't have the longest shelf life. Over a couple years, they do tend to dry out and have no pigment left to them. I would know, speaking from experience, but they are absolutely great formula, very easy to work with, and they just launched this brand new Precious Metal collection. I actually did receive it in PR. I'm definitely going to play around with it for you guys. I'm not the biggest fan of their Jelly Mud shadows because, again, I used to be a big collector of them, and then I'd let them sit in my collection for a couple years and they would just turn to rock in my collection. They would literally turn to rock. So they're great at first, but then they sit there for a while and they just get really hard. They're fun. They're really gorgeous. It's just that, you know, give it a couple years and then they really will be a precious metal in your collection. But it's a super cute thing that they're doing. Like I said, it's a free gift for purchase. As long as you purchase anything from Colourpop's website, they're going to give this to you while supplies last. Super cute. I'm definitely really excited to play with that collection. Okay, so up next, Dior is launching their brand new color, Pink Lilac. So this is going to roll out with a few things. We're going to have the lip glow oil, the Rosy Glow blush, a Dior Addict lip glow, and a Dior Addict Lip Maximizer Plumping Gloss. It's available as of now. I'm gonna pass just because I do really like the Dior little mini blushes. They're beautiful, but they are $40. Okay, so they're a little pricey for what they are, even though they work beautifully. And I don't really care to have like a new plumping lip gloss for like $40 or a lip glow product. It's just something that's not really for me. I really do like the Dior stuff that I do have, but not enough for me to go and invest more money into something that I won't use on a daily basis. So for me, easy pass. Up next, if you guys have not seen, Odins Eye released their brand new Jewel Shine Collection shades. This collection launches with 42 individual shadows ranging from multi-chromes, shimmers, and mattes. Price points do vary. I did my first ever swatch party video where I swatched every single shade. I showed you guys with flash, without flash, close-ups next to a mirror so you guys can see every single type of shift and change that these shadows have to offer. I love the eye look that I created. I did a tutorial in that video as well if you guys want to go check it out. It's live right now. You guys can use code Allie D to save you guys 10% off. Really did love these shadows. It's the reason why right here, I don't know if you guys can tell, I have a rash that's peeling because when I did all the swatches, well, my hand got pretty destroyed in the process of it, but totally well worth it. I love the collection. I thought it was so worth it. So up next, we have a sneak peek. Gazoo is releasing 5 more shades to their honey infused hydrating lip oils. So they're going to be releasing a Tutti Frutti, a caramel pretzel, a pina colada, a wild rose, and a mocha fudge. It's going to be launching soon. And I will say I will absolutely be passing on this collection. And the reason being, although I'm not going to lie, the mocha fudge is calling my name because I do love a good like brown lip oil, lip gloss. It's just something about it that just tugs at my heart. So pretty. I have my watermelon sugar one right here. This is $28, okay? This, like, it smells great. It looks pretty, but oh my God, it's not worth the price point. And the longevity on it, you drink anything, you eat anything, it comes right off. You have to consistently keep reapplying it. And I get it because it's a lip oil, so lip oils do not last as long as lip glosses do. I understand that. However, this is $28. Okay, it's $28 too much in my opinion. Not worth the price point. So for me, I'm gonna pass on it. Not because I'm gonna pass on it because I know realistically I won't use them as much as I should. They're pretty, they smell great, they have a nice shine, but they do not last. They do not last long enough for me to want to spend $28 on it. So I'm going to pass. Next, I have not heard of this brand, but Disney and Pixar is doing a collaboration with Bubble Online. They're launching a new collection inspired by the new movie Inside Out 2. So it looks like it's just going to be a pH gel cleanser, a vitamin C niacinamide serum, a hydrating cream moisturizer, a jelly cleanser, a toner and serum, some bags. Super, super cute in honor of Inside Out 2. I absolutely loved the first movie, Inside Out. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I'll never forget being in the theaters watching it, and that scene when they're going on a little sled to take off from the forgotten memories and go up to the thing, and they're like, who's your friend who likes to play bing bong, who's your friend in every way, bing bong, who's your friend who likes to play and sings a song I want to sing. Like, I love bing bong. I actually have the bing bong stuffed animal, and it smells like cotton candy. I still have it. I went out to Disney to go get it when they first launched it. I love that movie so much. But that scene when when Joy flies off, and he flies off to save her life, and he's like, woohoo, and she's like, bing bong, we did it, bing bong, and she turns around, and he's like, woohoo, he goes, you did it, he goes, take Riley to the moon for me. Oh my god, that scene literally messed me up in theaters. Disney and their freaking movies. I'm so over Disney trying to make me cry every time. Oh my god. But literally that scene in the movie theater, I was sitting in the movie theater and that scene happened when he starts to fade away and he said, take Riley to the moon for me. I literally was dead quiet in that theater. All you heard was like literally it came out of my mouth. Everybody looked at me because I started to cry. I started to get really upset. That really, really messed with me. That really upset me. And it's upsetting me now talking about it. Clearly, I'm trying so hard not to let these tears fall. I just don't, Disney, I swear, Disney, stop with the sad shit. It messed with me. And then everybody else was like, crying at the scene when Riley's like, I just want to go home. I'm over here just like stoic because I'm still super upset about Bing Bong. So I'm super excited, needless to say, for Inside Out 2. I'm really excited for it. And when they introduced anxiety, I was like, I've never felt more seen in my entire life because I have massive anxiety. I suffer from anxiety on a daily basis. Sometimes it's crippling. Sometimes it's almost like non-existent. But my favorite is when I could be laughing, having a great time with my friend, and it's like, hello, did you forget about me? Oh, bitch, we're going to go have an anxiety spiral right now. And I'm just like, no, not right now. Not right now. Happens more often than not. So anyway, I'm really excited for Inside Out 2. So for this collection to be rolling and collaborating with them, that gets me so excited because I've not seen any other brand collaborate with Inside Out before. So I'm super excited. Went off on a tangent. Started to cry talking about Bing Bong because of Disney and their movies. Like, it's the same thing. Like with the movie Elemental. Have you guys seen Elemental? Yo, that movie Elemental. At the very end, I won't say what happens just in case anyone hasn't seen it, but just know at the end of Elemental, it took me 5 minutes to calm down. Okay, 5 minutes to calm down at the very end because I could not handle that scene between the dad and the daughter. That was way too hard for me to watch. Anyway, that scene between the dad and the daughter was very emotional for me, so Disney, stop it. It's mean, okay? I'm trying to enjoy a kid movie, and you're making it so that I'm just crying the whole time. Okay? Appreciate it. Moving on. Oh my gosh. Disney. Disney gets to me all the time. I'm still that person, by the way. Disney makes me cry all the time. I'm still that person, by the way, that will see a Disney TikTok, and I'll hear Walt Disney's voice. Like, let me show you a little example.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Here age relives fond memories of the past. And here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future.
When I see that, I immediately start crying. Every time. I'm a huge Disney fanatic. Blame my parents, they grew me up on Disney. And then also whenever I go see Happily Ever After, the fireworks show, cry every time. Cry every time. It's too magical. It's just too magical for me. Okay, so anyway, moving on. We have a new launch from L'Oreal. They're launching their brand new True Match Lumi Le Liquid Blush. These are intense liquid pigments for radiant pop of color and easy to blend and easy to build and blend formula. From a bright pink and rich coral to pinky nudes and a universal berry, Feels lightweight on the skin and a glowy or dewy matte finish. Retails for $12.38. Very specific price point. Honestly, I think I might pick it up if I see it in person. I know a lot of brands are rolling out with like the liquid blushes right now, the bronzy dewdrops, like a lot of brands are rolling out the same stuff. I really do like L'Oreal. I just could not get into their True Match foundation. Their L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation, still a holy grail of mine. But their True Match, that's a different story. Very much a different story. But I do want to try these. I think if I see them in person, I'll definitely pick it up. Up next, it looks like Refy Beauty is launching some new concealers for the eyes. So they're going to be launching the Brightening and Blurring Serum Concealer with plant-derived sequeline. This is a hydrating, brightening, and blurring concealer that applies like a serum and has light to medium coverage to even your skin for a natural glow. There's 24 shades, retails for $26. And I'm just going to point this out right here. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about inclusion. Right here you see 6 light shades, 6 light to medium, 6 medium tan to dark, medium tan to deep. Then you see medium deep to very deep shades. And I really appreciate the inclusion right here. This is what people are referring to when they say they want inclusivity. This right here, just make it even. Come out with the even shade range. And Refy did that very, very beautifully. Now you could obviously work on your tones and undertones later on. Like that is something that like can happen with adjustments and figuring out what your undertones are going to be, but just making a shade range that's going to be inclusive for everybody. This is what we're talking about, myself included. So I really like the fact that they're rolling out with a variety of different shades. This is something that like I might try out. I haven't tried too much out from Refy. I know that's a pretty popular brand over on TikTok. So maybe I'll try this out. It's just concealers are my least favorite makeup product besides brows. So if I see it, I'll get it, but we'll see. Okay, so up next, Denessa Myx is releasing a brush set in collaboration with My Kit Co. There are quite a few sets. You can get a 10-piece set for $175, an 11-piece set for $150, a 12-piece set for $175, a 17-piece set for $275, and a 40-piece set for $450. Holy crap, that's expensive. Like, oh my god, that's expensive. Like that is really pricey. When I know like Singe Beauty released like 5 brushes for $50, that's fantastic. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to want to spend $175. I mean, my brush set alone, I think was like $150 for like a 12-piece brush set. And these are bejeweled brushes. And this was even cheaper than that. That's wild. I'm going to easily pass on this. That's way too much money for me. But I'm sure they're great quality. Too expensive. Up next, Sol de Janeiro announced that they're releasing a new limited edition summer collection. So they're going to be rolling out with new perfume mist. They're going to have a Summer Amore perfume mist. That's $24. This is going to be inspired. These are going to have notes of orange flower, creamy almond, and sun-kissed woods. Then we're going to have Bejou's de Sol perfume mist. This is going to have key notes of peach skin, coconut milk, and Frangia petals. I definitely want to get that one because I love coconut smell. Oh, it's my favorite. And I also love a good peach smell. And they're also rolling out with Cara Crush perfume mist. If I'm butchering these, I'm so sorry. These are going to be notes of juicy pear, pink violet, and white ciderwood. So they're going to be launching on the 11th. I really kind of want to pick these up. These look like they're going to smell incredible. $24 each. It's actually not a bad deal. I really do like Sol de Janeiro, so I'm really hoping that these smell incredible and be like the perfect scents all summer long. Alrighty, up next, Benefit Cosmetics is rolling out with some highlighters. These are the Dew La La, a weightless liquid highlighter that adds a natural and dewy glow to the skin. Contains nourishing ingredients such as niacinamide and hyaluronic acid in 6 shades. We have no price points other than they're coming out soon. I would be very interested in this because they created a highlighter shade called Cookie that's still one of my favorites from that brand. I don't think they've ever created a liquid highlighter that I recall, so I bet you this would be really nice. I'm interested to see what they are. The way that I got so angry seeing this next launch, because it just brings back, flashback memories of me falling for this. But Pat McGrath is doing another Star Wars collaboration in honor of May the 4th that just passed. So they're launching a Galactic Glam Tattoo. This retails for $420. This is going to include the Divine Droid palette, the Sith Seduction palette, the Golden Ones palette, Chrome Luxe Pigment and Rogue Rebellion, mascara in Extreme Black, mascara in Aquamarine Dream, mascara in Pink Mystique, metallic lipstick in Crimson Sunset, metallic lipstick in Nude Awakening, gloss in Carnal Desire, and a special edition collector's case. Do you guys want to know what the special edition collector's case is? It is a Darth Vader case. That's all it is. You're going to spend $420 just to get that freaking case. I'm sorry, but that is so not worth it. These products came out like a year or two ago. It's not freaking worth it. Then they also have the Glam Essential Kit for $205. This includes the Divine Droid palette, the mascara in Extreme Black, the Chrome Luxe Pigment in Falcon Noir, metallic lipstick in Nude Awakening, and the special edition collector's case. So not worth it. They dropped the ball with the Star Wars collection. All they did was just take existing palettes and just put the freaking Star Wars sticker on it. So disappointing. I fought them to get a return on my stuff. They didn't want to give it to me, but I finally got it through my bank, and I've been so disappointed with that ever since, and I would never spend the money on this. As cool as it is, I guarantee you could probably find a Star Wars Darth Vader case somewhere else at a lot cheaper price and with a better brand behind it. Speaking of Star Wars, there's a collab with Star Wars from a brand I've not heard of, and it's called Star Wars X Hotel Collection. So this is going to include a diffuser. I'm sorry. What the? This diffuser is a chauffeur car diffuser. Retails for $119.97. Or you could just buy the oil for $30.07. What is so expensive about it? Oh my god. The oils are expensive. They retail between like $38.47. Or you can buy the fragrance set, the room spray, the diffuser, the candle. These are so expensive. I don't know why they are. Like, what the heck? Like, as cool as it is to have a room spray or a Star Wars candle or like a diffuser set, I would never want to spend the money on that. That's insane. That's insane. I've never heard of this before, but holy crap. I could never justify the price point. Up next, Milk Makeup announced that they have a brand new Eclipsing Mattifying and Blurring Primer Stick. It retails for $36, and this is a non-comedogenic primer stick that blurs pores, controls shine on the go, and locks on makeup for up to 16 hours with a soft, focused matte finish. It is launching on the 10th. I do kind of want to pick this up and try it out because it says it's going to be on the go. So I'm kind of wondering that if I get super oily throughout the day, can I just take the stick and dab it on to see if it absorbs the oil? I'm very, very, very curious. I kind of want to try this. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Up next, KALE just launched a brand new perfume, and it's the brand new Vanilla Sugar Rock Candy. It retails between $32 to $125. I probably would get the $32 one just because it's 10 millimeters and I just would like to smell it before I buy it. I'm very particular with my scents, and if it's too overwhelming or if it smells just not that great, then I don't want to invest the full money in it. So I like spraying it on my hand, doing the hand test multiple times, spraying on my clothes, kind of wearing it throughout the day to see how well I like it. And I'm just very anal where the next day I like to see how it smells on the clothes the next day to see how you can really tell the difference between first application to later on. So there's some perfumes that I absolutely love because it feels like it gets better throughout the day. It just like ages like fine wine. It's so great. So I would get the small one of this just because I really want to see what it smells like. Florence just launched a new palette. This is the Eastern Beast Sculpting Makeup Palette 02. Discover the alluring pinkish tones of the Eastern Beast of the Sculpting Makeup Palette. Perfect for adding a pop of color to your looks or creating a soft and subtle appearance. These shades will help you achieve a fresh and radiant complexion. I really do enjoy Florace's Beauty along with Flower Nose Beauty. They're both beautiful, beautiful makeup brands with the most aesthetically pleasing palettes out there. Soft formulas, very soft, easy to work with, and I would be really intrigued to check out this palette for sure. Last but not least, Iny Ring Cosmetics just announced their brand new, fully reimagined Cosmetic Dream Palette. This is a universe of vibrant shades and transformative transformative finishes at your fingertips, drawing inspiration from the iconic prismatic spectrum from Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon album cover, as well as the vivid illustrations of our own packaging. This palette's color story is harmonious blend of creativity and cosmic wonder. So I don't know. So it says it retails for $69. And I will say it's a really gorgeous palette. I only have a few palettes from Iny Ring Cosmetics, but I really do enjoy the brand. Their palettes do speak for themselves, and I have noticed that their shipping has gotten better. I don't know if I'll pick up this palette per se, since it is a fully reimagined one. I don't know if it's really new. I think it's just one that they decided to redo, but I definitely want to pick up more stuff from this brand as time goes on. I really do enjoy this indie brand. I really do love indie brands as a whole, but this one in particular has really caught my eye. So whew, those are all the new makeup releases. Let me know down below, was there anything that I talked about that you guys are super excited, or you guys just kind of like, meh, don't care, move on to the next week? Let me know. But with that said, guys, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video.